Good morning friend. We are discussing about the Vision 5 daily question. Let's discuss the first question. First question is about the Global Intellectual Property Index of 2020. In the first statement it is given it was released by World Intellectual Property Organization. Is it? Number second, for the first time India found a place in the top 20 among 53 countries. So you have to tell the correct option. So option in front of you are you can select any of these things. So I again repeat it. Global Intellectual Property Index released by World Intellectual Property Organization. Is it? Number second, for the first time India found a place in the top 20 among the 53 country. So second question पे चलते हैं. Second question वैसे अनबिलीवेबल है. Which of the following best describe the footloose industry? Okay, you are very much of familiar this term in the geography section if you are reading very carefully about in NCERT. So in the first statement, it is an industry involving manufacturing of garment and shoes. It means that the footloose industry is related to the garment and shoes manufacturing unit. Number second, an industry dependent on the availability of raw material in the vicinity. It means that if there is a footloose industry, the raw material should be provided or available in the vicinity in the nearby area of that particular entity that or industry that are organized there. Number third, an industry involving processing of agro-based product. Okay. Number four, an industry whose location is not dependent on any specific raw material. So both B and D are opposite to each other. So you have to tell the correct option here. Okay, just a minute. Oh, yes. Consider the following statement regarding the interaction type and characteristic type. Hardcore environment section से क्वेश्चन दिया गया है. Predation, only one species benefit in the case of the predation. Number second, commensalism, one species is harmed but other are unaffected. Number third, amensalism, one species benefited whereas the other is unaffected. So you have to tell the correct option. Choose the correct option here. First, third, second, third, and first, second, third. Next question is about the youth parliament. Youth parliament is in news and the scheme is related to the youth parliament. So you have to tell the correct option. Choose the correct option. That is the first statement. It is objective to acquaint the younger generation with the practice and procedure of parliament. It means that the main objective is to acquaint the younger generation with the practices and procedure of parliament so that the younger people take part in the parliament, the activity of parliament, whatever the release of the जो उनका लोकसभा का मेंबर का रिलीज़ होता है नेशनल टीवी चैनल पर तो वही आकर उनके बारे में जागरूकता फैलाना. नेक्स्ट, द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर एंड स्पोर्ट प्रोवाइड द ट्रेनिंग एंड इंकरेजमेंट ऑफ द स्टेट टू प्रोड्यूस दिस स्कीम. तो इंट्रोड्यूस दिस स्कीम. इट मीन दैट द जो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ यूथ अफेयर एंड यूथ अफेयर प्रोवाइडिंग द असिस्टेंस टू द स्टेट सो दैट दे कैन फॉर्मुलेट द पॉलिसी इन विच द यूथ कैन पार्टिसिपेट एंड टेक पार्ट इन द पार्लियामेंट इन अ वेरी एक्टिव वे. Number third is number fifth question. Consider the following statement regarding the International Criminal Court of. So let's see. In that first statement, it prosecute individual for the international crime, genocide, crime against humanity, and war crime. It means that the International Criminal Court is taken the matter in which the prosecution of individual at the international level, crime of the genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes are done. Number second, it was established by the Rome Statute. Number third, India is a member of a court of this court, state of the court. So you have to tell the correct option. Let's discuss the first answer of the first question. Okay, number first is Global Intellectual Property Index. Is it released by World Intellectual Property Organization? No, it is not. For the first time India, no. So ये तो perfectly wrong है. Global IP Index was released by the Global Innovation Policy Center or GPIC of the US Chamber of Commerce. So statement first is not correct. GPIC Index 5 key component होते हैं. For example, patent related right and the limitation, copy related right and the limitation, and trademark related right and limitation, and fourth is enforcement, how much they are enforced in the particular country, whether the first three are formulated these law related to this, is it have present or not. Number second, is it enforced or not properly. Number fifth, membership and ratification of international treaties that related to the IP sector. India has ranked 40 out of 153 countries on a global intellectual property index. Even as the country has shown improvement in terms of score when it comes to the protection, but the जो rank is not much more consonance with the rank, the mark that we are allotted. It means that the other country are doing much more better than us. If we are talking about the footloose industry, so footloose industry is an industry where location is not dependent on any specific raw material. So footloose industry is that industry that in a wide variety of places they are not dependent on any specific for raw material. Footloose industry are located in a pleasant environment near transport route and near the market. An example of footloose industry, we are talking about the high-tech industry such as computing, IT technology, software, etc. Foot loose industry have to locate close to research center like university, weight losing or otherwise. Next is the correct predation. Yes, only one species benefit, second को harm होता है. That is correct. Commensalism is the species, one species benefit, other is not affected. So second is third option is correct. Aminalism, the one species is unharmed and other is unaffected, opposite of commensalism. So first statement is only correct. So first is correct. Both the species benefit in mutualism and both lose in competition, interaction with each other. In both parasitism and predation, only one species are benefited and the other has the lose. The interaction where one species benefit and the other is neither benefit or none, so that is known as the commensalism. In commensalism, the opposite is happened. One species is harmed and other is unaffected. So that's why here option first is correct. Number fourth question. If we are talking about the youth parliament, it is the objective. Yes, that is the objective. We have to acquaint the younger generation about the procedure of the parliament. Ministry of Youth Affairs is wrong here. Let's see. The scheme of the Youth Parliament was started on the recommendation of the 4th All India Whip Conference. Its objective I am first acquaint the younger generation so that they can know about the practice and procedure that are followed in the Parliament and rule of law, procedures established by due process law, how much they are followed. Number second, to imbibe the spirit of discipline and tolerance so that they cultivate character in the minds of the youth. Number third, to inculcate in student community the basic value of freedom, democracy, and to enable to acquire a proper perspective on the functioning of democratic institution, how they function from the youth itself. They can know, remember or conscious about the parliamentary affair in the country. Youth, the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs provide necessary training to encourage the state under this scheme. So first statement only correct. If you are talking about the ICC, it can prosecute individual. Correct है बिल्कुल. Yes. और जो इंटरनेशनल अगर क्राइम होता है जेनोसाइड का, क्राइम अगेंस्ट ह्यूमैनिटी एंड वार क्राइम, दे आर टेकिंग पार्ट and it was established by the Rome Statute 2002. Yes, that also correct. India is a member state of the court. No, that is not correct. The first and second I think correct होना चाहिए. First is correct because International Criminal Court is an intergovernmental organization, international tribunal that sits in The Hague in the international crime of genocide, crime against humanity and war crime. ICC is intended to complement existing judicial system and it may therefore only exercise its jurisdiction when certain conditions are met. For example, national courts are unwilling or unable to prosecute criminal, or when the United Nations Security Council refer these things to the ICC. Second is not correct because court was established by the Rome Statute and okay. Number third is not correct because the assembly of the state part is the court. मतलब इंडिया ने यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया है. By this we are ending the session.